It's time to find out about the history of top K-pop artists and groups.
And learn more about their hit songs and the stories related to them.
So get ready for a wonderful music journey with me, Lim.
And me, Tasha, on
Born to Rock the Mic. Hi, Tasha.
Hey, Lim.
So these days, it seems like everyone's watching the drama Reply 1994, which brings back a lot of memories for those who lived through the 90s.
Yeah, it's the second season of the Reply series, and it's receiving just as much love as the first season, Reply 1997.
And I'm sure people tune in because they like the storyline and the characters and everything. But I heard that it's also because they like the background songs, which are from the 90s.
That's right. It's bringing back a lot of memories for those who grew up listening to those songs.
In 1994, the K-pop industry was dominated by Shin Seung-hoon, Kim Gun-mo, and Seo and boys.
Right, they're truly legendary, and I'm sure many people are glad that they're still delivering great music even to this day.
Well, on today's Born to Rock the Mic, we're going to focus on one of the people that I just mentioned. So let's find out who it is. It's none other than the singer-songwriter Shin Seung-hoon, who's known as the king of ballad music with many hit songs.
He celebrated his 23rd anniversary exactly on November 1st, and I can't believe that he's been in the industry for more than 23 years now. Wow, it's incredible.
And he has made a lot of achievements over the years, like the fact that he's a singer and composer with the greatest number of songs that reached #1 in the past 20 years.
I'm not surprised by that at all because he has sold over 17 million copies of his album. And that's a record-breaking number for a Korean artist.
17 million? Wow. I guess I should have known since 7 of his full-length albums were million sellers.
Yeah, and it's no wonder that he's called a legendary artist, huh?
I know, I have so much respect for him. Well, let's now take a look at his history in the K-pop industry by learning more about his album, starting with his first one.
Shin Seung-hoon debuted in 1991 with the song Your Smile in My Memory. He immediately gained tremendous popularity with people falling in love with his beautiful voice, powerful vocals, and the beauty melody of his debut song.
He personally composed the music and wrote the lyrics to Your Smile in My Memory and demonstrated his excellent musicality. His first album was hugely successful with the follow-up song Don't Make Me Cry also maintaining the #1 spot for 5 weeks.
The sales of his debut album reached 1.4 million, and guess what? Shin Seung-hoon was the first ever artist to have his debut album reach 1 million hits.
Wow, he's a record-selling artist.
Very true. Well, he quickly returned with his second album and he gained the nickname the King of Ballad Music with the song Invincible Love. Well, this was the first K-pop song ever to incorporate classical music with the sampling of, pardon me on this, Beethoven's Ich liebe dich in the intro.
Wow, pronunciation. Right, and Shin Seung-hoon's popularity broke through the roof immediately after the song Invisible Love. I'm not just saying this, but it actually stayed at #1 for 14 weeks. Can you believe that? It even made it on the Korean Guinness Book of Records.
Wow, 14 weeks? Wow, I remember how popular Gangnam Style was, and as far as I remember, it stayed at the #1 spot for 13 weeks. So that means Invincible Love trumps Gangnam Style, huh?
That's right. And with this album, Shin Seung-hoon won the top prize at the Golden Disc Awards in just 2 years after his debut and made 1992 his year. Well, later, Shin Seung-hoon released his 4th album and firmly secured his status as the top ballad artist.
Right. The title track, Ever After, highlighted his distinct music style. And I must say it's truly a classic, and you should listen to it on a rainy day.
I agree, and talking about that song reminds me, there was an actress who debuted through this music video, right?
That's right. Well, there were many celebrities who became overnight stars after appearing in Shin Seung-hoon's music video. And as you mentioned, there was an actress who starred in Ever After music video, and that was Kim Ji-ho, and she's still active to this day.
Right. Many current stars made their debut in Shin Seung-hoon's music videos, including actress Byung Se-bin, who appeared in Love in My Own Way, and actor Cho In-sung, who appeared in Leaving.
Well, actress Nam Sang-mi appeared in Christmas Miracle and Park Han-byul in For You Goodbye.
Shin Seung-hoon's music video produced numerous stars, and I guess we'll have to keep our eyes on his music videos in the future to get the first glimpse of a new rising star.
Well, I wish it could be me.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, after having each of his albums recording more than 1 million in sales, Shin Seung-hoon returned with his 6th album and received a lot of love for his ballad music. But he tried something quite different for his 7th album.
Shin Seung-hoon actually took part as a composer, lyricist, arranger, and producer for this album. The title track, The Unwritten Legend, had a completely new sound that was created by integrating gugak, which is traditional Korean music and musical instruments used for the African folk music.
That year marked the 10th anniversary of this album, and he held a concert titled Back to the Future to celebrate it with his fans.
It must be an unforgettable concert as it was outdoors and it was raining on that day too.
Right, and now many artists and groups would decide to cancel it, right?
Yeah, but not Shin Seung-hoon. Many advised him to cancel the concert due to concerns of electric shock, but he decided to go ahead with the concert, and there was more than 12,000 fans wearing white raincoats.
Wow, 12,000 people in the rain, huh? That must have been quite a sight.
Yeah, and the concert was 3 hours long, and I believe he and his fans enjoyed every minute of it. And Shin Seung-hoon said that this was the most memorable and touching concerts in his career.
Oh, I would feel the same way. I'd be really grateful for the fans who were there standing in the rain for so long.
내가 노래 부르는 이유가 이것 때문이다.
Shin Seung-hoon is also famous for recording movie and drama soundtracks, right?
Right, he was the man behind, I believe, the soundtrack of the blockbuster movie My Sassy Girl, starring Cha Tae-hyun and Jeon Ji-hyun, that swept the box office in 2001. And this song has been remade on numerous occasions all over Asia.
He was also in the spotlight with the song But It's Still Love, which was the soundtrack of the drama A Love to Kill starring Rain and Shin-mina.
He also sang Love of Iris for the hit drama Iris and the song Words You Can't Hear for the drama I Hear Your Voice. The latter song swept the digital music charts and received a lot of love.
Shin Seung-hoon makes the viewers become absorbed in the drama or the movie they're watching because his voice is so expressive.
Well, I heard that you'll be singing one of the soundtracks recorded by Shin Seung-hoon. So
Yes.
what is it?
Yes, I'll be singing I Believe, and this song received a lot of love, especially in Asia.
Alrighty, let's hear it.
I believe 그댄 곁에 없지만 이대로 이별은 아니겠죠. I believe 나에게 오는 길에 조금 멀리 돌아올 뿐이겠죠. 모두 지나간 그 기억 속에서 내가 나를 아프게 하며 눈물을 만들죠.
Wow, I absolutely love this song. It's so beautiful and it totally suited you.
Thank you. I love the song too, and it's truly a classic. Well, anyways, Shin Seung-hoon, who's exceptional when it comes to singing, music composition, and lyric writing, made a new attempt after releasing his 10th album.
He experimented with music through the 3 mini albums he released prior to his 11th album. And the first mini album was Radio Wave, released in 2008.
The title track, Turn On the Radio, had a rock sound that was quite a delightful surprise coming from Shin Seung-hoon.
Well, although he had made various attempts to change up his music, people had a preconceived notion that all his songs sound the same. Well, but this album came as a complete shock to them. Then, Shin Seung-hoon poured his heart and soul into training aspiring singers when he appeared as a mentor and a judge on audition programs on TV. Well, then, to everyone's delight, he recently returned to stage with his third mini album after a 4-year break.
Yes, it's titled Great Wave, and his songs are receiving a lot of positive reviews for having a more youthful sound as they feature many junior artists.
The song I've Changed a Lot was released before the official release of the album. And this song featured Treja of Dynamic Duo, and it soared to the top of the digital music as soon as it was released.
This album features not only Treja, but also Verbal Jint and Radi, who helped the veteran singer in his musical transformation.
And of course, we can't forget about the title track, Sorry, which is a Britpop song with a beautiful melody created with the piano and the cello. And I think this is the perfect song for the fall season.
You know, right? And the song, Sorry, ranked #1 on digital music charts and album sales chart, proving his immense popularity.
He's planning to hold a concert in Japan at the end of this year, and I wish him great success.
Why don't we check out one of his songs that's perfect for the fall season?
Sure, people who recently went through a breakup will be able to relate to this beautiful song. It's Shin Seung-hoon's Sorry. So, here we go.
I try so hard to hold back my tears because it's so sad. Well, before I start crying, why don't we move on? Because it's time for us to ask you a question about a K-pop star.
And you'll get to enjoy a nice music video at the end. It's time for
K-pop quiz. Okay, so there is a prize for one of you who gets the correct answer. So listen closely. And Tasha, what's the question?
Okay, here we go. Shin Seung-hoon collaborated with many junior artists on his new album called Great Wave. The song, Love Witch, especially caught a lot of attention as it features one of the top rappers in Korea. Now, who's the rapper featured on Love Witch?
This one's kind of hard. Can you give us a hint?
Well, okay. He was featured on Choyongpil's Hello, and he dominated the charts with the songs Pretty Enough, If This Ain't Love, and Walking in the Rain.
Okay, now I got it. I'm sure many of you got it as well. Well, Tasha, where should our viewers send in their answers?
Go to our Arirang TV homepage to leave us your answer, and don't forget your song requests as well as feedback on our show.
If you can't watch us on TV, then you can download Arirang TV's smartphone application to tune into Pops and Soul every single day. And now, what's the last music video for today?
It's the Avicii's Warmed Up featuring the rapper that I just described.
Okay, now let's say goodbye together. Bye!
Bye!